All right, we are finally live here on MTG Unpacked. Apologies for the delays. Everything always takes longer than you think it will. So I see we've got a bunch of people in the chat already. Give me a thumbs up if the audio is coming through loud and clear. So we've got Thomas Sadler, Cardfree89, Fortniter, Redacted, and let's see, I think that's everybody. So welcome to the stream. So this is the Patron Snap Pack live stream. We put together so-called snap packs by getting cards out of the boxes here. So we'll go through that momentarily. We also have a couple of other surprises here, and you regulars will know how that works. And I've got Liliana falling everywhere. So in case you're wondering, the Lilianas, so these will be in the Chaos boxes next month. So we've got a decent selection of those. Those will also be available through mtgunpacked.com, but only if you're in the US. All right, so let's get started here. We'll do the foil only patrons first. Starting off with Brian Williams. Thank you for being a patron. So we'll grab you a foil Juggernaut. Okay, so that one is one of the bro artifacts. Next up we have Apollo Guzman. Thank you for being a patron. Let's see what foil. Oh, he's hit the jackpot. Ratchet Field Medic Mythic. All right, and Ratchet Rescue Racer on the other side. So everybody loves the Transformers, right? Moving on, we have Mia Impala. Oh, signed art card there. Thank you for being a patron. You got a foil Subterranean Scout, Goblin Scout. Yes. All right. And let's see here. Next, we've got Bermudian Belbachir. Thank you for being a patron. Grabbing you a foil Tangle Trap from Strixhaven. And next up, we've got John Hayden. Thank you for being a patron. Grabbing you a foil. Let's see what we got. A Soul Guide Lantern. I don't know about you, but I really like those artifact old school borders in the Brothers War. Next up, we've got Jacob Little, already doing nicely with a Mythic Jace. What else can we get for you? We've got a Sigil of Valor. That is an Armenket bundle. So we'll be opening that the first of the month. So looking forward to that. It's been about a year, I think, since I've opened any Armenket. Next, we have Croc Meow. Thank you for being a patron. Grabbing you a foil, what's it going to be? A mountain. Full art mountain. And also you got the Sword of Forge on Frontier, so that's pretty tasty. All right, next up we have Yella Achterberg. Thank you for being a patron. Let's see here. Foil Ether Helix. Another Strixhaven pull. Then we have Nicholas Van Dyke. Thank you for being a patron. And is anyone else surprised about the Skrelv's Hive? That's jumped up in price quite a bit. Oh, we got a Retro Border Island from Dominaria Remastered. And one more patron at the foil only tier here. We have William Cotton. Thank you for being a patron. Who is that? Khan and Hannah from Exodus. All right, we have Smoldering Crater is the foil. All right, so thank you all for being patrons. We will get on to the main course momentarily. Hope everyone's having a fantastic weekend so far. Okay, so what I try to do, we'll go through the patrons in the chat. I know for some of you it's really late, so hopefully we can get those done quickly. Redacted says mites are overpowered. Anyone else built a mite deck? How did that work out for you? And let's see if I can find the patrons here. Holy cow, there's some crazy pulls this month. Redacted, I'm not having a good weekend. Today's the last day of break. It's always brutal, isn't it? You've had some nice holidays and then you got to go back to work or school or whatever. Not fun. Takes a while to settle back into the routine. Let's see. Could not find them there. Gabriel says very good in Infect. So the Might decks, I imagine so. Okay, I'm having trouble finding these patrons, so we'll just get started. So we'll start off here with Jonathan Vogelsang. Thank you for being a patron. So the way this works, we're going to grab 5 commons out of this slot. And we've got 3, 4, and 5. Okay, and then uncommons, we'll do another 5. And then we'll grab a foil and rare or mythic, and there are a bunch of mythics this month. Okay, Jonathan, let's go. We have Wild Growth. Yes, Connor, finally started. It took me a while. We've got Strategic Planning, Catacomb Croc, there he is, Misvault Bridge, Loxodon Convert, Patchwork Gnomes, Armored Scrap Gorger, Goblin Crater Maker, Meticulous Excavation, Rakdos Headliner. We've got a foil split card here. What is this? Fire and Ice. Okay. And the rare, we have Pyre of Heroes, Borderless. All right, so there we go. Enjoy the pools, Jonathan. And let's see what's going on in the chat. Welcome to Ethive Noah from France. Must be pretty late for you at this point. Aren't you about 7 hours ahead of the US or so? Redacted, at least I'm getting an Amazon gift card. Gonna use it to buy a Dominaria United Commander deck. Awesome. Gabriel Mahala won me some Commander games against $1,000 plus decks. That is impressive indeed. Redacted, thinking of saving up for a Dominaria Remastered Collector booster box. Yeah, Thief, normally I would have these live streams on a Saturday, but it turns out there was work wanted me to actually go online and do some work yesterday, so I was not impressed, so I had to cancel all my plans for that. And then of course it takes longer than you expect to get everything prepared. Okay, next up we have Anton Mahala. Thank you for being a patron. So let's put together the snap pack here. 3, 4, and 5. And did anyone see Rudy's latest video? I think I read a bit about this. They were like dumping some Magic products at the garbage dump. What was the deal with that? I haven't watched the video yet, but that seems pretty crazy. Okay, we have Fodder Tosser. Vortex Runner, Zombie Ogre, Overnize, Story Seeker, Slaughter the Strong, Sailor's Bane, Prophetic Titan, Lotleth Giant, Kaya's Onslaught, a foil Phantom Nishoba, Cat Beast Spirit, and Vine Glimmer Snarl is the rare. Okay, so enjoy the pools, Anton. Quirky 1, 2, 3. I'm in class, but I'm still here. Okay, be careful, pay attention. Let's see here. Redacted, the packs they dumped were Modern Horizons 2 draft packs. What? That is insane. The awesome path, I pulled the red Dominus this weekend. Very nice. Those Dominuses. What is a plural of a Dominus? Domino? Domini? I haven't figured it out yet. Okay, so patrons in the chat. Of course, it's like I'm looking. Oh, here we go. Finally. Oh, I was looking for you. All right, Card Freak 89 got his library card again. A foil mythic. Sylvan Library. That was an insane pull. That entire box was pretty ridiculous, to be honest. I think we got all of the tutors and a bunch of other spicy stuff. So that was one of the videos on Friday. We had two. I think the other one was the Phyrexia bundle. Okay, what do we have for Card Free 89? I will tell you. Ho 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 ho! Ding 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 ding! Standard pack. Okay, we got our first wild card here. That is awesome. Sometimes we end up waiting like half an hour for these things. So you will get the rares, mythics, foils, and anything over $1 along with the art cards and anything from the list. Let's continue here. We've got Eureka Moment, Demon Bolt, Ghastly Demise, Unexplained Vision, Sanguine Statuette, Mascot Interception, Distorted Curiosity, Cleaving Skyrider, Dedapult, that's a bit of a strange one, Foil Exhilarating Elocution, and a Vampiric Spirit. And I think that set symbol is like Portal 2 or something. Does anyone know if that's right? Okay, Phyrexia, all will be one. Let's go. Let's see something awesome. And I will be doing a bit of a card trick here to build the suspense. Okay, starting off with Transplant Theorist, Atmosphere Surgeon, Prosthetic Injector, Vivisurgeon's Insight, the Surgical Bay, Surgical Skull Bomb, Ichor Synthesizer, Mesmerizing Dose. We've got an island. I'll chuck that in for you as well. Art card is Elish Norn, Mother of Machines. Okay. Is that an omen? Could we see Elish Norn in this pack? And let's see, we've got a Phyrexian Might. We've got to chuck those blokes in. Foil Barbed Batter Fist. And the Filigree Silex is the rare. What else? A Blight Belly Rat to finish. Okay. So we didn't get you the Elish Norn, but enjoy the pulls, especially that library. Card Freak 89. Welcome to Teddy W. So we started about 14 minutes ago. Awesome Path was happy when he pulled the green Dominus for me this month. Excellent. Okay, so let's see if I can locate. If you're a patron in the chat, you haven't said anything yet, just leave a message there. I'll try to get through the patrons who are here first. Okay, and speaking of Elish Norn, Teddy W, thank you for being a patron. You got a nice Elish Norn there. So let's see what else we can add. Tia Vanilla. It's weird seeing the pools flipped in the old will be one boosters. The card tricks are reminding me of the Pokemon packs. Yeah, you always got to do like the 4 from the back. So you go with the energy first. I guess it's the way they do the packs in Japan. So that first run of boxes, Japanese typically. Sometimes you get US ones, but more often than not, you get the Japanese. I'm thinking this one here is probably Japanese as well. Okay, Teddy W, we've got the iconic Terror, along with Terminal Agony, Wild Growth, Power Stone Engineer, Era of Enlightenment. We'll flip it around for you. Hand of Enlightenment on the other side. Thrumming Bird, Grotag Night Runner, a Goblin Rogue, a very nice Damping Sphere. That's originally from Dominaria. We've got Journey to Oblivion, a extra rare Lodestone Golem artifact, foil Environmental Sciences, and Sevine's Reclamation from Baldur's Gate. All right, so enjoy the pulls there, Teddy W, especially that Elish Norn. We handed out a bunch of those this month, so that was fantastic. Let's see, we got Tia Vanilla. See if I can find your packs here. This could be interesting. Nothing there. Okay, so what we're going to do then, we'll grab another patron here while I look for that. We have Scotty VR6. Thank you for being a patron. Quirky123 says, can anyone guess what class I'm in right now? I'm going to say you're in PE and you're doing laps and you've got your phone in your hand and you're trying not to be obvious. Redacted says biology. We got any other guesses? Okay, Scotty VR6. We have Introduction to Annihilation, Field Trip, Nazumi Blade Blesser, Rat Samurai. We've got a guess for history class. Desynchronize, Mantle of Tides, Keeper of Fables. We've got another guess for Algebra 2. Linebreaker Baloth, Ravenous Necro Titan, Containment Construct. Oh, ding, 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 ding. Standard pack. Hope you can see this on the replay. Scotty VR6. So we'll set that aside. We've got a foil Biomathematician and a mythic Ural the Miststalker. Okay. So we'll set those aside for you. Let's get into the Phyrexia. All will be one here. And since we've pulled all of the wild cards from that first box, I'll switch over to the other one momentarily. All right. Quirky English had PE last period. Okay. There we go. Enjoy your class. We've got Silvok Battle Chair, Hexgold Hoverwings, Hexgold Halberd, Minor Misstep. We'll chuck that in. That's still over a buck. Adaptive Spore Singer. Broke my nose in PE yesterday. Ooh, sorry to hear that. Sounds painful. We've got Rustvine Cultivator, Axiom Engraver, Barbed Batterfist, a Forest. We'll chuck that in as well. Art card is the Eternal Wanderer. So get a look at that one. That's the card that cranks out these samurais. Oh, ding, 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 ding. Magic minigame. Booster Blitz. Holy moly, Scotty VR6. You also get a Phyrexian Might on the other side. Foil Urabrask's Anointer. Oh, what are the odds? The Eternal Wanderer. Nice one. Okay. And Cankerbloom. So that was a decent pack as it turned out. So we'll scoop this up here for you, Scotty VR6. And okay, those won't fit in there, but that's okay because Scotty VR6 is back for seconds. So I will pop these cards in here for you. Let's put together another snap pack. So if you're just joining the stream, this is what we do each month for the patrons. So we go through pulling cards here for the patron snap packs. I've got 5 commons, and then we're going to grab 2, 3, 4, and 5 uncommons, a foil, and rare or mythic. Redacted says, have you all seen the Lord of the Rings collector booster box prices? Tiafanella saying $3.50 right now. What? Holy moly. Are they at least doing 12 packs, or are they doing like 4 packs per box like they did with Dominaria? Not what was it? Double Masters 2022, right? They had the 4 packs per box for like 250, 280, somewhere in there. Okay, Scotty VR6, we have Drossforge, Bridge, Witherbloom, Campus, Goblin, Javelineer, Phalanx, Vanguard, Lost Legion, Relic Vial, Turnabout, Dark Withering with the retro border, Trawler Drake, Open the Armory, Foil Glintwing Invoker, and D-Spark is the rare. Okay, so we'll set this stuff aside for you. Hope you can see that on the replay. Redacted last time was $500 for a collector pack. Card Freak 89. I only buy the Soul Ring or Good Dwarves for Magda. Okay. TR Vanilla looks like they hadn't updated prices on that site. Are we talking Amazon, or is this some other site that has them listed for that? Yeah, the prices are out of control these days, and believe me, I feel your pain because I'm one of the clowns who tries to buy everything, and my wallet is consistently bleeding to death. The patrons certainly help, but with the YouTube ad revenue way down, it's still sort of painful at this time of year. So I'm hoping that picks up. All right, next up we have Tia Fanilla. Thank you for being a patron. So like I said, we'll switch to the other box here. So there's 2 more wild cards. Redacted, the only thing I care about is the Commander Masters Commander decks. Ugh, I'm guessing those will be at least $50 a pop. We got 1 extra common, pop him back in there, so 3, 4, 5. And then uncommons. The Commander Masters, I'm thinking probably they're going to do that thing with the collector boosters. They'll probably just have 4 packs per box, because they realize their customers are very price sensitive. No joke. When you're charging hundreds of dollars for a box of cardboard, I think, you know, it's to be expected that people might be a little bit upset with that. Okay, Tia Fanilla. Let's go. We have Falaji Archaeologist, Jade Avenger, Ichor Synthesizer, Righteous Blow, Traitorous Instinct, Ashnod's Harvester, Yoshin Dissident, Combat Research, Exuberant Fuseling Goblins, Okiba Salvage. We've got a foil Dragon Whelp, and Deep Forest Hermit is the rare. Okay, so that is the original Modern Horizons. So pop these in here. City Woods, will there be Commander Masters Collector Commander decks? You mean like an all foil thing, sort of what they did with those Warhammer decks? I would not be surprised at this point, honestly. They are trying to extract every last cent from their customer base. Okay, let's see if we can find Connor in the box here. Okay, not here. What's this one? Nope. No. Okay, we'll just go to our next patron while I keep looking. Welcome to Rebecca Sharvin. Who else do we have in the chat? These Knives, homie. Welcome. All right, next patron we have Z Grifter. Thank you for being a patron. Got a very nice, that is a pre-release Gix Yorgmoth Praetor. Nice one. So 2. Welcome to Liam. Putting together the snap packs for the patrons. We've already had a couple of wild cards. So the wild card pack today is Phyrexia All Will Be One, with a couple of decent pulls. Nothing really crazy yet. Welcome to Matt. Okay, so there's our uncommons. Quirky 1, 2, 3. Is it better to buy a draft or set boosters? Depends what you want to do. If you want to draft, buy the draft boosters. If you want to just crack packs for fun, the set boosters, you'll typically get more rares or mythics out of those. Although they are, I think they're usually like $1 more expensive, somewhere in there. Okay, Z Grifter. We have Shimmer of Possibility, Staunch Throne Guard, Skirt Prospector Goblin. Yes, love the goblins. Boulder Branch Golem, Obscura Storefront, Glaive of the Guild Pact, Sheldred's Restoration, Join the Dance, Necro Skeeto, Aquarian Ranger. Got a foil Goblin Turncoat, awesome. And Argoth Sanctum of Nature. So this is the one, the meld card flips around. So this is the bottom half of Titania Gaia Incarnate. And I believe, was that last month or was it this month? I think it was last month we did the meld cards in the Chaos boxes. So enjoy the pulls. Rebecca Sharvin, will you be opening Pokemon Scarlet and Violet when it's out? Probably. What I normally do, if they have the build and battle boxes, it's like a pre-release box, I'll open those. Because not many people actually open those on YouTube, so I like to do that. With Crown Zenith, they didn't have those, so I just did an ETB instead. But yeah, usually I have toned down the Pokemon a fair bit just because there's a lot of saturation on YouTube, so I'm not getting the views I used to get. Connor says Meld was last month. I got Titania. Awesome. Okay. So yeah, this month was Phyrexia, and we got those Chaos boxes available for US residents on mtgunpacked.com. So if you want to check those out, those are still available. I'm thinking I'll probably keep them up a bit past the next Chaos box that comes out next month. And then we'll take those down sometime after that, probably somewhere in like the middle of the month. Redacted, has anybody seen the bundle promo for March of the Machine? What do they have there? I don't think I've seen that one. All right, next up we got Connor W. Thank you for being a patron with a nice mythic Sheoldred Whispering one. Redacted says the promo is a dinosaur. Is it a Phyrexian dinosaur? Or is that the one that's from Ixalan? Oh, okay. From Ixalan, it's Golta and a vampire. Ah, yeah, I think I've seen that one. They're doing like the combining. You got Thalia and the Gitrog monster is another card. They're just combining characters. It's a 12/12 that costs 7 mana. Holy moly, I'm sure there's a way you could cheat it out. It does seem like they're heading in a more overpowered direction lately. Okay, Connor, what do we have here? Redacted Thalia and the Frogget's the best one. Yeah, the best one we've seen so far, anyhow. I think middle of the month I'll be doing more spoilers. We got a Ganjo Exemplar, Command the Storm, Cloud of Fairies, Sun Gold Barrage, Wayfarer's Bauble, Contortionist Troop for the uncommons, Corrupt, Sprouting Goblin, and he reminds me a little bit of, if you've seen The Last of Us, the fungus. A bit disturbing. We got Drider, House Guildmage, Foil Bottle Golems, and a Gilded Lotus. Nice one. So enjoy the pools there, Connor, especially that Shieldred. Okay, and let's see. Who else in the chat? If I have not done your snap pack yet, let me know. I think I've got everyone here so far. Connor says, Thalia and Gitrog cracks me up and I love it. Like somebody at WotC clearly has a sense of humor, so that's good to see. It's not all about the money grubbing, charging ridiculous rates for packs. Welcome, Michael. Have not done your snap pack yet, so you got good timing. Next up, we got Benjamin Sullivan with the Praetor's Grasp. Awesome pull from the Chaos boxes. I think I also had one of those in the MTG Unpacked boxes as well. Not sure if anyone pulled it though. This is Charlie. Okay, so I will look for you as well when I go digging through the boxes. So 2, 3, 4, and 5. All right, and then a foil, rare or mythic. Rebecca, every time I read the word goblin, I always say it the way you do, goblin, like that. That's the only way to say it, in my opinion. Did anyone see the 8th place Dave video the other day? It was something about goblins when you play goblins, and I was very impressed. He had a lot of goblins there. Like, you got to see the video. He had so many goblins, you just won't even believe it. Like, his whole house must have been covered in goblins. Okay, Benjamin, we have Mirren Bardish, Spined Thopter, Baleful Beholder, Urban Utopia, Shortcut Seeker, Leech Gauntlet. We've got a split card here, said and done. Okay, Birthing Boughs, Fearless Fledgling, Hexgold Hoverwings, a foil Tachover Benthic Druid, and Reckless Endeavor is the rare. Redacted says, goblins are fair and balanced. They are indeed. And they also tend to multiply. Has anyone noticed that you get a lot of cards that crank out goblin tokens? So that is awesome. Okay, next patron here. We have, holy moly, that is a pull. Michael Byram, thank you for being a patron. Got the Sword of Forge and Frontier from Phyrexia. All will be one. So fantastic pull. Congrats on that one. Redacted, goblins are greater than slivers. Yeah. Slivers, I do enjoy the slivers, but nothing really hits like those goblins. If you get a nice goblin pull, it doesn't matter if it's worth 30 cents. You've pulled a goblin and everything is right with the world. Okay, we've got a foil, rare or mythic. All right, Michael, let's see what we got for your first month as a patron here. Starting off with Unexplained Disappearance, Generous Stray, Street Wraith, Borderless, nice one. Mephitic Vapors, Goggles of Night, Dark Steel Relic, Seal of Cleansing, Whack, Blossoming Calm, Inescapable Blaze. We've got a foil Swamp and Rishkar's Expertise for the rare. All right, so that is your first snap pack. And according to my records, you have another one, and you also got another nice mythic this month from, oh, that's a list pull. Vivictus Asmadi the Dyer from M19 originally. So let's put that together for you. So we've got the commons. 3, 4, and 5. And then the foils. And rare or mythic. Philip, are the boosters already opened? So the ones in this stream, we are opening some, but most of this is cards we've pulled on the channel. So this is like the little bit extra the patrons get, but we do open sealed packs for them throughout the entire month. We have Canopy Baloth, Soul Knife Spy, Break Asunder, Maestro's Theatre, Hovermere, Gateway Sneak, Giant's Grasp, Make a Stand, Skyclave Geopede, Foul Play. We got a foil Deadwood Treefolk. For a second I thought that was a Jackalope herd. And Vengeful Ancestor is the rare with the borderless art. So enjoy the pulls there, Michael. Seems like you had a great first month there. And let's see, we got talking about Krenko Mob Boss. Quirky123, my friend has a commander deck with it. It's so annoying. Krenko is not annoying. How can you find that fine goblin annoying? Patrick Caviezel, is Phyrexia a good set to start with for playing and collecting? Pretty much any. So what I would recommend if you're just getting started, you download MTG Arena for mobile or Mac or PC, play around with that for a while. Next step, maybe you want to get one of those starter decks. They have like 2 decks. You can also get starter commander decks. And yeah, Phyrexia is a decent set. There's some good stuff in it. Redacted, when I start making money, I'm going to make so many different decks for each type. And Redacted, guys, what's better, mono red dragons or 5-color dragons? Interesting question. I think for the red dragons, you're more of an aggro deck. You're trying to get in quick, do a lot of damage. 5-color, you're going to maybe have more control type stuff there. It's going to take a bit longer. Michael, I'm hating the toxic poison counters. Yep. Does anyone use, who was that guy in Cardheim? Finn the Fangbearer, I think. Does he work well with the poison counters? Liam, are you going to have more Patreon spaces available? So the $5 tier at this point is always open. Other tiers, usually closer to the end of the month. We have a few patrons dropping out. So keep your eyes peeled in the next couple of days. I'm really just trying to keep the workload manageable. It's a lot of work to get all these videos arranged and do all the shipping. So I can't really open everything up for everybody all the time. Okay, next up we have AF Chaos with a Phyrexian Elesh Norn Grand Cenobite. So that one is from the Secret Lair drop. If anyone remembers that one, they had all Phyrexian Praetors. And the Beetle and Grimm's, I understand, has a Phyrexian thing coming out. You get like a deck box, and there's also like a translation guide to Phyrexian. So I'm very interested in that, how they go about explaining these weird squiggles. If anyone's paid attention to it, it's its own real language. They've actually put it together. It supposedly makes sense. Okay, AF Chaos, we have Unholy Officiant, Nested Shambler, Benevolent Ancestor, Maniacal Rage, Skyraker Giant, Tyvar's Stand, Striker Rich, Falaji Excavation, Giant's Amulet, Bladed Ambassador. We've got a foil Zur the Enchanter, and a Monster Manual. Okay, so the borderless art there from, that's Baldur's Gate, I believe. So we'll set that aside. And next patron we have here, Mac Mackenzie, with a nice venerated rock priest. Thank you for being a patron. Okay, so on to the uncommons. And foils, rares or mythics. All right, Mac, I think you're a new patron as well, so good luck. We got Burning Tree Vandal, Stillfin Whale, Kazandu Stomper, Seize the Spoils, Rootborn Defenses, Warhost Frenzy, Fire Giant's Fury, Reality Shift, Valduk Keeper of the Flame, Burnished Heart. Ooh, a foil mythic, Sundering Titan, nice one. And another mythic, Carador Ghost Chieftain. So enjoy the pulls there, Mac. Fantastic pulls this month for you. Patrick says, do you guys like opening Infinity? Michael likes opening the lands from that set. Yep, they're really beautiful. The, what do they call them? Galaxy lands. You can get the regular basics in Galaxy form. Also the shock lands. That's where a lot of the value is. Okay, next patron, we have another Elish Norn pull for Ben Miller. Thank you for being a patron. So a bunch of Elish Norn this month, as you might expect, with Phyrexia all will be one. Okay, so 3, 4, 5, and then the uncommons. 3, oops, 4, 5. And then we'll grab you a foil. Are you going to open a complete bundle when it's released? Supposedly my LGS has one reserved for me. They don't know the price though, but it'll be like market price, probably release day. And then I did get a couple of others pre-ordered from Amazon. So hopefully I'll be getting at least one. So we'll take a look at that. Those oil slick things are going to look pretty cool. We've got Undersea Invader, Knight of the Keep, McKindy Ox, Growth Spiral, Traitorous Instinct, Bearded Axe, Territorial Marrow, Skyblessed Samurai, Viridian Corruptor, Slaughter the Strong, Foil Recommission, and a mythic, Finale of Eternity. And we've got Lily there doing some damage. So enjoy the pulls, Ben. Quirky123, I'm new to MTG. What's a shockland? Yeah, redacted, exactly. You pay life to make them enter untapped. So they're like dual lands. And as it says, you get shocked if you want to have it untapped. All right, next up we have Johannes Normanen. Thank you for being a patron. Got a nice Eternal Wanderer for you this month. So let's put together your snap pack. And you might say, oh, why would you pay 2 life to bring something out untapped? It depends. Like, life is a resource in this game, so you will often just burn life to get things done earlier. So you might get some mana out earlier. You might need one of those 2 colors of the land. So by paying 2 life, you sacrifice that, but you get the mana a little bit earlier than you would, like 1 turn earlier. We got a Fangren Marauder, Sure Strike, Clear the Mind, Bladed Sentinel, Falconwrath Celebrants, Recruitment Officer, Rune of Speed, Go for the Throat, Meticulous Excavation, Demolition Field. I think that one's over $1 now, isn't it? Foil Savannah Lions, and a mythic, Alela Artful Provocateur from Eldraine. So enjoy the pools there, Johannes. Redacted, they're mainly from Ravnica, Allegiance and Guilds of Ravnica, or the original Ravnica block, or Return to Ravnica, or as we call Guilds and Allegiance, Return to Ravnica. Yep, reprinted in Unfinity as well. Some might say the best possible variant so far. All right, Heracles Alvaro, you're up next. Thank you for being a patron. Let's put together your snack pack of awesomeness. At least that's what we're hoping. Okay, and then grabbing you a foil and a rare or mythic. All right, Heracles, we have Talus Lookout, Bergstrider, Forbidden Alchemy, Nameless Inversion, Return to Nature, Ordeal of Nylea, Selective Snare, Necrotic Wound, The Fall of Krug, Contortionist Troop. We've got a foil recoil from Dominaria Remastered with the retro border, and a promo Visions of Phyrexia. You can see the shiny promo stamp there. So enjoy the pools, Heracles. And Matt says, what's the best way to sell on cards? So it depends where you are. You can go to your local game store and trade them in, but you're typically going to get like 60% of the TCG low value. If you want to do it yourself, I would recommend TCG Player. They do take, I think it's about 12%, similar percentage to eBay, but I think the cards will sell quicker typically on TCG Player. Morris Snack, there was also Shocklands in Battle for Zendikar Expeditions. Oh, okay. So those are probably the best variants then. Depends if you like the Galaxy foils, I guess. All right, Hendrik, you're up next with an old Gnawbone. Nice pull there. And that was actually a list pull, can you believe it? 3, 4, and 5. Homer 9561 have not gotten to you yet, so good timing. And then a foil, rare, or mythic here. All right, Hendrik, what do we got? It's Bird Admirer, and we will flip it around for you. We got Wing Shredder on the other side, Rafter Demon, Bottle Golems, Gravelhide Goblin, Glistener Elf, Relic Axe, Sunhome Stalwart, The Long Reach of Night. This one flips around as well into Animus of Night's Reach, Junkyard Genius, Brushfire Elemental, Foil Bone Saw, and Mechanized Warfare is the rare. But don't go just yet, Hendrik. I think you're probably going to be watching this on the replay. We got another snap pack for you, so we'll put that together right away. So we've got our commons, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay. Foil and rare or mythic. All right, Hendrik. We've got Blood Petal Celebrant, Leech Fanatic, Smashing Success, Colossal Growth, Drog Skull Infantry. This one flips into Drog Skull Armaments. We've got Repair and Recharge, Gem Palm Incinerator, Goblin, with the retro border, Splitting the Power Stone, Dual Strike, Wand of Vertebrae, Foil Cloud of Fairies, and March of Otherworldly Light. Okay, so enjoy the pools, Hendrik. And let's see if I can locate some of the patrons who have come in here. This could be interesting. We got not that one. Oh, that was quick. Okay, here we go. Homer9561, thank you for being a patron. So you'll be getting the bundle this month, of course. That's why your sleeve is a little bit empty. We'll be putting together a snap pack for you. And Juan Navarro, how do I become a patron? So the link is in the description of each video. Most of the tiers are full up right now, though, I will say. I think the $5 tier is about the only one that is not taken yet. 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. And a foil, rare or mythic. But if you keep your eyes peeled, usually a couple of spots free up towards the end of the month. So hopefully you can get one to your liking there. Homer9561, we have Infused with Vitality, Glisser's Scorn, Ragged Recluse, flipping it around into Odious Witch. That reminds me a little bit of, we've been watching Mayfair Witches on AMC. Pretty decent so far. I think I like it a little bit more than the Interview with the Vampire series that they've done. Season finale airs tonight, I think. We've got a Ganjo Exemplar, Stony Brook Angler, Archfiend of Sorrows, Kabira Takedown, and on the other side, we've got Kabira Plateau, Java Bomberman. They did an interview series. Yes. I don't know if you remember the Unsullied guy from Game of Thrones, if you've watched that. He is actually the vampire, so it's New Orleans, same setting. But yeah, they've changed things up a little bit. We've got Ameria Captain, Gates Ablaze, Overmaster, Foil Plains, and Sevine's Reclamation for the rare. And I think the funny thing is, a lot of those series, especially the Interview with the Vampire, you've got English people, Australians, but they all put on pretty convincing American accents. So that's you see that quite a lot these days. Next up, we've got Herpo the Fool. Thank you for being a patron. Got a nice mythic Drivnod Carnage Dominus. So see if we can get you some more Phyrexian goodness. Redacted. One has to go. Mill or Demir discard thing. What do you mean? If you had a choice of which one to get rid of? I would probably say mill, just because milling can be a bit annoying. Oh, your opponent chooses. Okay. All right, Herpo the Fool, we have Jousting Dummy, Hunted Ghoul, Disdainful Stroke, Incisor Glider, Alchemist Retrieval, Born to Drive, Thundering Rebuke, Stone Skin, Rune of Might, Malira's Keepers, Burnished Heart, and what happened? Okay, Dress Down is the rare, so I think I completely skipped a foil. We got a foil Springleaf Drum, or maybe that, let's see here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, yeah, must have put a non-foil in the foil slot. Interesting. Anyhow, we address that for you. Hopo the Fool, thank you for being a patron once again. Moving on to our next patron here. We have Prete Chattery, thank you for being a patron. A very nice borderless Sylvan library. So another patron with a library card. Redacted, you got a perfect hand, then your opponent hits you with the Thoughtseize. Ugh. That can be a bit annoying. Okay, we have Scurrid Colony, Duress, Passwall Adept, Bramble Armor, Crow of Dark Tidings, Merfolk Falconer, Acrobat, Palaka Predation. Let's flip it around. We've got the Palaka Caverns on the other side. Binding the Old Gods, Allied Assault, Icor Wellspring Foil, and a mythic Blade of the Oni from Kamigawa Neon Dynasty. So enjoy the pulls there, Prate, but wait. We got to do another snap pack for you, number 2 here. So let's put that together for you. All right, have a fun day with physics, Quirky 123. I think physics was one of my favorite subjects out of everything. And my least favorite was English, which I think you said was the class you're just leaving right now. Okay, so we've got those, and then we'll grab a foil for you, rare or mythic. All right, Prate, on to the next one here. We have Cruel Grimnarch, Grafted Growth, Springmane Servan, Prized Griffin. Redacted says Biology is the best class. Merfolk's Secret Keeper, Biogenic Upgrade, Bayene Vale. This one flips around into Bayene Coast. We've got Assassin's Ink, Gruul Beastmaster, Scuttle Tide, Foil Orum's Thunder, and Fury Calm Snarl is the rare. Okay, so I'll pop these in here for you. Patrick, computer science is the best. Okay, true. I can't argue that one. Always did well in computer science. Next patron. We have Roxy Pepper. Thank you for being a patron. So what did you get? Oh, that's a list pull. Loth Spider Queen. Okay. I think I pulled a few of those from the list slot. Has anyone else noticed that? Like Old Gnawbone was another one where it seems like certain mythics appear more often in the list slot. Not sure why that would be though. Okay, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, and a foil and rare or mythic. All right, Roxy Pepper, let's see what you got. Rampaging Rendhorn, Splatter Goblin, Mantle of Tides. Oh, ding, 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 ding. Standard pack, okay. Standard pack today is Phyrexia. All will be one, so we pulled another wild card. There's one more in that box. We got a Spear Spewer Goblin Warrior. Epic Downfall, Cast Down, Blanchwood Armor, Brazen Upstart, High Tide, Foil Vigilant Sentry, and Mirror Box with the showcase art. That's pretty cool. Okay, let's get into Phyrexia. All will be one. What is the craziest pull you've had out of this set? Leave a note in the comments. Looks like we're getting a list pull out of this one as well. So we'll do the card trick, reminiscent of Pokemon. We've got Atrax's Skitterfang, Cephalopod Sentry, Ambulatory Edifice, Distorted Curiosity, Planar Disruption, Hazardous Blast, Furnace Strider, Leonin Lightbringer, a mountain, let's check that in as well. We've got White Sun's Twilight for the art card. So that's some pretty stunning art right there. Followed by a Phyrexian Walker. Okay, so that is from Visions originally. Also got a foil Norn's Wellspring, foil rare. And Monument to Perfection is the rare, along with a Necrogen Rot Priest. Okay, so we will set this stuff aside for you. Awesome Path. Are there any good demons in these standard sets? Not sure in the current standard. Nothing really rings a bell. Okay, next up we've got Brino Meyer. Thank you for being a patron. So grabbing the commons here. Whoops, got one too many. And the uncommons. And a foil, rare or mythic for Brino. Okay, so we've got Blazing Crescendo, Trench Stalker, Beast Horror. I thought that was a rat, but I guess a rat is a different thing than a beast horror. We've got Forever Young, Imperious Oligarch, Sonic Assault, Covetous Urge, Gloom Shrieker, Security Rocks, Flame Channeler. This one flips around into Embodiment of Flame. Spectrum Sentinel. We've got a foil Momentary Blink. And Brainstorm from the Strixhaven Mystical Archives. Anyone else looking forward to what they're doing in March of the Machine? So if you haven't seen it yet, they have this alternate set, sort of like the Mystical Archives, but they're using the showcase borders from all the different planes that the Phyrexians are invading. And one of the cards, we have Ragavan being reprinted. So that's very curious with the Kaladesh Invention frame. So what do you think about that? Let me know in the comments or chat. Next up, we've got Stump Jumper John with Urza's Saga. Do you really need anything else, sir? Thank you for being a patron. We'll see what else we can get out of the box for you today. And I'm wondering if they'll do those frames in foil as well, because then it's going to look exactly like a Kaladesh Invention. Okay, Stump Jumper John. We have Pestilent Siphoner, Devious Cover-Up, Lens Flare, Trench Stalker, there he is again, Lost Leonin, Diagraph Rebirth, Oakham Adversary, Dawnheart Mentor. Is this a flip one? Nope. Against All Odds, Oxida Finisher, Foil Planes, and Sevine's Reclamation is the rare. Okay, so scooping up. Enjoy your Urza's Saga. And let's see, who else do we have? We've got Doc Sarge. Thank you for being a patron. And this one really threw me. I'm like, why do they have Jin Gataxius Progress Tyrant with the Kamigawa set symbol? Actually pulled that one out of Phyrexia All Will Be One. So they have some of the, or actually is it all of the Praetors in that special like borderless style? So that was a nice surprise. And grabbing you a foil here and a rare or mythic. All right, Doc Sarge, we have Ogre Jailbreaker. Java Bombman says all Praetors in the concept art style. Okay, that's cool. We've got Vermin Gorger, Ladev Guardian, Aqueous Form, Juggernaut, Grizzly Ghoul, Kite Sail Cleric, Graceful Restoration, Hero's Blade, Blossom Prancer. We got a foil Quicksilver Amulet, nice one. And Vanishing Verse is the rare. Okay, so Doc Sarge, that is your first snap pack. We have another one for you. So see if we can find that wild card this time. There is one more in this box. So 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then grabbing a foil and a rare. Whoops, 2 rares. I used to, when the Patreon started, I had 2 rares in there. And then it was like, oh, I really don't have enough cards for that. So that was a bit tough. We got Coral Commando, Gataxian Anatomist, Rakdos Trumpeter, the best guild, Makindi Ox, Reaper of Night, Eyes Everywhere. We got a split card, Illusion and Reality, Recruitment Officer, Tail Swipe, Nahiri's Sacrifice, and a Chain Lightning foil. Nice. Along with Reckless Endeavor with the borderless art or extended. I can never remember, like some of them, they're taking the artwork, just stretching it out, and other ones you've got the full art on there. Borderless variety. Okay, who do we have next? Next up, we have Don Sava. Thank you for being a patron. So what is that? A Kaya Intangible Slayer with the alternate art. Showcase version, I think they call those. Okay, and then we'll grab you a foil, rare or mythic. Okay, Don. We got Axiom Engraver, a Phyrexian Wizard, Ivy Lane Denizen, Corpse Churn. What am I skipping here? Cosmotronic Wave, Silver Bolt. Oh, we did it! Ding, 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 ding. Standard pack. Here we go. Wild card. Hope you can see this on the replay, Don. We have Flow of Knowledge, and I will have to restock the boxes with the wild cards in a moment. Timeless Witness, Spring Mantle Cleric, Cleric of Life's Bond. We got a foil Pacifism and a mythic with the Borderless Resplendent Marshal. Nice. Lots of awesome angels in Kaldheim. Okay, so Phyrexia, all will be one. Will we get something crazy here for Don? Fingers crossed. Again, Pokemon card trick. We have Blight Belly Rat. And doesn't that look like that could be a Pokemon? That would be a fun little scamp, wouldn't it? Quicksilver Fisher, Furnace Punisher, Serum Snare, Font of Progress, Oil Gorger Troll, the first trolling of the video. As far as I'm aware, Prophetic Prism, Glistener. Oh, a Phyrexian Island. We'll chuck that in as well. Phyrexian Arena. This is the one with Jace and Vraska, isn't it? Yep. Jace does not know what is about to hit him. Okay, and what do we got for the token? Just a Rebel, nothing too exciting there. Foil Atmosphere Surgeon. And Red Sun's Twilight is the rare. Oh, we got a mythic. Othari Sun's Glory. Okay, so this is one of the commander cards. Not too shabby. All right, so enjoy the pulls there, Don. And what I will do, we'll grab 4 wild cards. So if you're just tuning in, We call these jackalope herds with the standard pack here the wild cards. So we get standard packs open for patrons during the stream. And so I put those in the box. Let's see, we'll do something like this. Okay, so there's the first one. And then the second one here, we'll put one here and one down here. All right. So onward to our next patron. We have Miles Thornton Sherman. Thank you for being a patron. So we'll switch boxes again now that we are fully stocked with wild cards. Okay, I've got our commons. And the uncommons, grabbing a foil. Rare or mythic. Ah, Quirky 123 is back. Watching videos in class. Shame, shame. We know your name. Okay, Miles. We have Disenchant, Imperial Subduer. Didn't say please, Ornithopter. Oh, seriously? Was that a jackalope herd? Did anyone else see that? Ogya, Battle Seer. Oh, okay. Ding, 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 ding. Standard pack. I did not position those very well, did I? Okay, so Miles, hopefully watching on the replay. We've got a Hailstorm Valkyrie, Transplant Theorist, Deathbloom Ritualist. Okay, extra rare. Good deal. Dread Return, Foil Remote Isle, and a Mythic. Mizzix of the Ismagnus, a Goblin Wizard. Excellent. Always good to see some goblins making an appearance. Onto some Phyrexia. All will be one. So let's see if we can find the Elish Norn for you, Miles. So Pokemon Card Trick. And we have Swooping Lookout. Gleeful Demolition. Cacophony Scamp, a Goblin Warrior. Dross Skullbomb. Cruel Grimnarch, Testament Bearer. Volshock Splitter, a Foil Swamp. Okay, we'll chuck that in. Testament Bearer for the art card. Let's flip it around. Okay, so there we go. Pop that down there. And what do we have? We've got a Phyrexian Might. Everyone loves those, so we'll chuck them in. Foil Trawler Drake. And a Mythic Phyrexian Obliterator. Nice one. We'll sleeve that up for you. We've got a Furnace Punisher, Blightbelly Rat to finish. That was an awesome pack. Okay, so grabbing the sleeves. An extra Mythic for you this month. Enjoy. We don't often get some nice hits like that from these standard packs, so that's awesome. Patrick, is it hard to build a deck around Venerated Rot Priest? So you're pretty much going to go for a lot of toxic or infect related cards. So it depends which format. What I would recommend if you're looking to build a deck, go to scryfall.com, go to the advanced mode, and then do a search for cards that contain infect or toxic. And then you'll get a list of cards and you can choose which ones match your color. So you're going to go for mostly green. I don't know if you want to do mono green or maybe a dual color. And yeah, build a deck that way and see what happens. That is what I would recommend. Or you can also, people often build around cards like that. On YouTube, you'll see a bunch of MTG Arena videos. So lots of different possibilities. Next, we have Connor Moody. Thank you for being a patron. And if I'm not mistaken, yes, he did. Okay, so he got the Ajani Sleeper Agent and the Phyrexian Tameo on the other side. So very cool. So let's put together your snap pack, Connor. 3, 4, and 5, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I will say it was a lot harder to build decks before I discovered Scryfall. And then when I would do my arena videos, I would pretty much use Scryfall, find a card to build around, and then go looking for cards that would supplement that strategy and see how it goes. Brennan, no, I don't think I've done yours yet. So good timing. Okay, Connor, we have Honored Heirloom, Bladegraft Aspirant, Youthful Knight, Broker's Hideout, Prophetic Prism, Tachova Benthic Druid, Evolving Adaptive, Levitating Statue, Fire Blast. Whoops, what am I skipping here? Oh, a random Mythic just chucked in the middle. Draconic Destiny. We've got a foil Overnize and another Mythic, Modern Canaan from D&D. So enjoy the pools there, Connor. All right, so Brennan, you had a bundle this month, right? So I'm looking for a thin pack. Let's see here. Oh, look at that. Right away. Usually I have to dig through everything to find them, but that one was easy. Excellent. Okay, we've got a bit of an avalanche here. Let's fix that. All right, next up we have Brennan Strachan. Thank you for being a patron. So a new patron this month, hoping to get you something spicy to add to your bundle. And we did a whole bunch of Phyrexia bundles this month. I think it was like 4 in total. And there were some pretty tasty pulls out of those. So I was quite impressed. Not every bundle is a winner. Okay, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3, 4, 5. Yep. All right, Brennan, let's check it out. So we have a Crawling Chorus. Goblin Gathering. You come to a river. Fearless Halberdier. Skyclave Squid. Grim Wanderer. Another Goblin. Fey Offering. Split card. We have Life and Death. What is that? Dominaria Remastered. We've got Specimen Collector. Seal of Cleansing. Foil Walking Corpse, and Faithless Looting, the notorious card. Yes, I do believe that looks a little photoshopped, but if you see the artist's other work, it's actually really impressive. So it's not just a photo, it's like hand-painted everything. But yeah, that is a fun card, very iconic. Some might say a bit too iconic for its own good. You got one in the Chaos box as well. Halfway to your playset. Okay, Ryan Hoffman, you're up next. Thank you for being a patron. So let's see. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay. It's really odd. You look at those mystical archives and that one really sticks out. I think that same artist had 2 cards in the mystical archives, but the other one really isn't as strange looking as that one. Okay, Ryan Hoffman, we got Sundering Growth, Flourishing Strike, Supply Drop, Stern Lesson, Curious Pair, Scion of the Swarm, Blood Hypnotist, Lucid Dreams, Ravenous Squirrel, No One Left Behind, Foil Witherbloom, Pledge Mage, and Sanctum Weaver is the rare. And speaking of squirrels, had a bit of a funny story the other day, or maybe not so funny. So in the US here, we had a terrible ice storm that went through towards the end of last week. And we actually had a couple of tree limbs come down in the backyard. And there was this tremendous crack. And after the first one came down, we saw this squirrel nest up high in the tree. It's picture like a giant bird nest if you've never seen one before. And these 2 squirrels come running out of it, running up the branch and hopping across to another one. They were like, "Ah, we're getting out of here. This is unsafe." So I'm wondering how they did that, because all the branches, everything was coated in ice. It was terrible. All right, Gabriel Lau, you're up next. Thank you for being a patron. So we'll put together your snap pack. 3, 4, and 5. And then I even saw this, I think it's the same storm system. They're getting snow throughout California. It's ridiculous. Like, it's usually one of the driest states, and thankfully they are getting a bunch of rain and snow lately. So hoping that will improve the drought situation. I think they've been in drought for about 10 years at this point. Amoeboid changeling. So that's me after a shave, looking good, looking a bit strange. But yeah, that card never fails to crack me up. We've got Stuart, Valkyrie, Conscripted Infantry, Overwhelming Remorse. Seriously? Ding, 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 ding. Standard pack. Okay. Grabbing another one here. So Gabriel, hopefully you can see this on the replay. Continuing here, we have Involuntary Cooldown, Vengeful Reaper. Love that artwork. Dawnheart Mentor. Squirrel Sovereign, they're back. They heard themselves being called. Serum Snare, Foil Spell Satchel, and Oversold Cemetery. Okay, so we will see what we can get from Gabriel. So that last pack was pretty insane, but I do believe this box, we are overdue for some more crazy pulls. Starting off here with Sawblade Scamp, Mere Convert, Necrogen Rot Priest, so that's the Golgari version, Necrogen Communion, Escaped Experiment, Experimental Augury, Anoint with Affliction, Sawblade Scamp, we've got a Forest, we'll chuck that in for you as well, Testament Bearer, and I love the artwork on this one, very striking. Okay, and token. What are we going to get? A Rebel token and a foil Blight Belly Rat, a Phyrexian Rat, along with Malera the Living Cure for the rare, and a Mere Convert. Okay, has anyone built a rat deck in Standard or Pioneer or any other format using the new rat cards? How has that been working out for you? It's something on my to-do list. Haven't had a lot of time lately, but that would be fun. All right, next up we have Kane Carpentier, and this, believe it or not, was a list pull. Blightsteel Colossus, could not believe it. I didn't even know that was in the list slot, so that was a nice surprise. So enjoy. Thank you for being a patron. So we've got our commons, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So pulling the uncommons here. Got a foil, rare or mythic. All right, Kane. What else? We got a spined K-Rock, Professor of Zoomancy, Craven Hulk, Jade Orb of Dragonkind, Fierce Witch Stalker, Nico Defies Destiny, We Dragonauts, Rabbit Battery, Tawashi Guidebot, Take Flight. Got a foil Forest with the retro border and a mythic Surge Engine. Okay, so a couple of mythics for you this month. Enjoy the pulls, especially that Blightsteel Colossus. That is insanity. Next up, we got Gus Otto with the Nut Collector. That guy is craziness. There's a couple of different variants of that one, so I'm not sure which one is my favorite. Maybe that one, that's the borderless version. Okay, so we have 3, 4, and 5. Kai, you did not miss yours, so good timing. 3, 4, and 5. Okay. And a foil And rare or mythic. All right, Gus Otto, we have Hovermere, Hexbane Tortoise, Vidarkan Mesmerist, Erstwhile Trooper, Warhorn Blast, Dawnheart Mentor, Rune of Mortality, Replicating Ring, Attended Healer, Spell Satchel, Seaton's Desire Foil, and Llanowar Wastes for the rare. Okay, so enjoy the pulls there, Gus Otto, and your borderless nut collector. Cracks me up. Okay, next, who do we have? Digging through. Ooh, there's some spicy stuff here. We've got Tito Del Scorcho. Thank you for being a patron. So you got the Omnath, what is it? Omnath Locus of the Royal. So that is the 3-color Omnath. What's that new one? March of the Machine. Don't they have a 5-color Omnath on the way? I forget what they call it though. We've got a whole bunch of different Omnath variants. Which one is your favorite if you've played any of those? We've got 3, 4, 5. Good. And a foil, rare or mythic. All right, Tito Del Scorcho. We got an Unwilling Ingredient. Enthralled to the Pit, Hunted Witness, Vicious Rumors, Cage of Hands. Oh, ding, 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 ding. Okay, another standard pack here. Holy cow. All right, so we'll set that aside. We've got a Jukai Naturalist, Pashalik Mons, Goblin Warrior, and a Containment Construct, Blue Dragon, a foil Wild Growth, and a mythic Luca Coppercoat Outcast. And sadly, Luca was completed in Phyrexia. All will be one. That'd be funny if we found Luca here as well. Okay, so getting the pack open here for Tito Del Scorcho. Hopefully you can see this on the replay. Doing the Pokemon Patrick per usual. Got Infested Flesh Cutter, Swooping Lookout, Molten Rebuke, Planar Disruption, Fleshless Gladiator, Tyrannox Atrocity, Sinew Dancer, a Forest, we'll chuck that in, the Hunter Maze. Oh, and that was a signed art card, Elena Dana. Fantastic work. And Bane of Progress. Okay, so you get a Commander 2015 list pull, foil Noxious Assault, and Azuri Stalker of Spheres for the rare, followed by a Necrogen Rot Priest and Plated Onslaught. Okay, so enjoy the pulls there, Tito. We have one more, I believe. Let's see, one more wild card there. I think I might try combining the boxes here. We'll grab commons out of this one, dump them in here, and then the uncommons, take those out of there, if they will fit. That is the next question. Looks like we will just fit. Okay, so then we'll just have the foils and rares and mythics in the other one. Okay, next patron. Holy cow. Java Bomberman. What on earth? Vampiric Tutor Mythic. So that was an insane pull. Believe it or not, that box, we got 2 different Vampiric Tutors. So we got the, I think it's the Richard Kane Ferguson artwork and that traditional one. Very pleased with that box. I think we got all of the tutors, if I'm not mistaken. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, and one more here. All right, and we'll get a foil and rare or mythic. Okay, Java Bomberman. So check it out. We have Garrison Sergeant, Divine Offering, Quicksilver Fisher, Leapfrog, Molten Monstrosity, The Long Reach of Night. This one flips around into Animus of Night's Reach, Font of Progress, Rogue's Gallery, Sunhome Stalwart, Arms Race, Foil Millstone, and a mythic, the Deck of Many Things from D&D. So enjoy your mythic pulls this month. Pretty crazy stuff there. And let's see. What is this? Ah, here we go. Charlie Culver, thank you for being a patron. I was looking for your pack earlier and couldn't find it. Hopefully you're still in the chat. If not, if you can watch on the replay. So we've got 2, 3, 4, and one more here. 5. All right, uncommons 1. 2. The box is a little bit tightly packed since I combined everything, so slowing me down a little. Okay. All right. Good night, Patrick. Quirky 123. I'm doing relative velocity and I'm confused. Physics is confusing. Yes, physics is some crazy stuff, especially if you start doing like quantum physics. It gets really weird. All right, Charlie Culver, we have a Squash, Aeromoeba, Carnelian Orb of Dragonkind, Dreadworm, Thundering Pteranodon, Road to Ruin, the Weatherseed Treaty, Master Splicer, Imperious Perfect, Concerted Defense, Foil Teresian Mindbreaker, and a Wrathful Red Dragon is the rare. All right, so there we go. Enjoy the pools, Charlie. I think the weirdest math stuff I saw related to, actually, I think it was like signal theory. We had random variable calculus, and I just could not understand how they came up with it. I just plugged the numbers into the formulas and got the right answers, but it was so strange how people come up with this stuff. I don't know. All right, Peter Sorensen, you're up next with a nice Techathul Inquiry Dominus Mythic. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and then I'll try to for the next patrons, try to dig through the box. I know there's a couple of people in the chat patiently waiting for their snap packs. Okay, so those together, grabbing a foil. Got the Rudy hairy arm vision there. Okay, we have Tangle Trap, Recalibrate, Mandible Justicia, Funeral Longboat, Rustvine Cultivator, Cradle Clear Cutter, Canker Bloom, Falaji Dragon Engine, Exuberant Fusing, a Goblin, Giant's Amulet, Avon Fate Shaper, and Greasefang Okiba Boss. Okay, so what happened here? Oh yeah, this is a foil. I didn't notice that. Okay, I'm like, where's the foil? Okay, but we did get you a nice Greasefang promo card, so enjoy that one. And let's see here if I can dig through, find some of the patrons. And if you are a patron in the chat, just let me know if I have not done your pack yet. Thomas Sadler, are you under a different name, Thomas, in Patreon? I'm not sure if I've done yours yet. Thomas Shin. Oh, okay. I don't think I have. So, yeah, I'll keep an eye out. I'm just digging through the box now. Try to get to some of the patrons we haven't done their packs yet. And okay, nope. Oh, here's one. All right, so next patron here, we have Kai Malo. Thank you for being a patron. And that is a foil Sword of Forge and Frontier. Holy moly! Okay, so let's see what else we can get for you this month, Kai. And Thomas, I'm not sure. I'll dig through again. Maybe we have done it already. I'm not sure. And a foil, rare or mythic. I'll dig through the other box where we've done those already and see if I can find it. We got Lull. Evil Eye of Orms by Gore. Somebody had fun naming that one. Valor of the Worthy. We've got So Tiny. Flowstone Kavu. Sea Drake. Stromkirk Blood Thief. Armed and Armored. You Meet in a Tavern. Scurry Oak. Cleric of the Ford Order. Foil. And a Mythic. Domri Chaos Bringer from Ravnica Allegiance. Okay, so a couple of mythics to add to your collection, but wait, you got another one here. Venerated Rock Priest, awesome pull. Let's put together another snack pack for you. Okay, so let's see, one too many uncommons there. Let's count it out. 3, 4, 5. Yes. And a foil. Rare or mythic. All right, Kai, what do we got? Penumbra Spider. Hunt for Specimens. Manowar. White Mane Lion. Sawblade Scamp, Hurler Cyclops, Spikefield Hazard, flipping it around into Spikefield Cave. We've got Undercity Necrolisk, Thirst for Knowledge, Justice Strike, Foil Traver's Ruins, and Zorn from D&D. He is a weird-looking dude. Okay, so enjoy the pulls there, Kai. Let's see if I can locate Thomas's stuff. I don't remember when we did that one, if we did that one. What is that one? Nope, that's not it. Okay. I will move on to the next page and we'll keep looking though. Next up we have Jason Starr. Thank you for being a patron. Got a very nice Mondrak Glory Dominus Mythic. Okay, so 3, 4, and 5. And then we'll take a look at the foil and rare or mythic. Okay, Jason, what do we got? Thorn of the Black Rose, Prison Sentence, Undersea Invader, Capture Sphere for all your Pokemon needs, Nezumi Blade Blesser, a Rat Samurai, this thing's weird, a Phyrexian Horror Flesh Reaver, Yes, I think that's a very good description. Shepherd of the Cosmos, Angelic Armaments, Immersturm Skull Can, start from scratch. A foil Wild Growth with the retro border, and Selfless Spirit is the rare. Okay, scooping it up here for Jason. Okay, let's see if I can locate Thomas. Where was the... Not there. Okay, so I guess we haven't done yours yet. Alright, so let's just grab another one here. Next up we have Daniel S. Hansen. Thank you for being a patron. So your video is coming up either Monday or Tuesday. So I just flipped the card around so as not spoil things. But if you're in the chat, let me know if you want to see it. Otherwise, I'll just leave it hidden like that. And you can be surprised when it comes up next week, whatever it is. It is actually in a sleeve, so I'm suspecting there's something tasty there for you. All right, Daniel, we have Nimble Right Schematic. Novice Dissector, we've been trolled again. I think that's the second trolling of the stream. Dwarven Forge Chanter, Azorius Locket. Torch Courier, a Goblin. Dormant Grove, and this one flips. What do we got? Gnarled Grove Strider. We got Edgar's Awakening, Village Watch. This is another one that flips into Village Reavers. 10 Street Dodger, Goblin Rogue, Volcanic Dragon, Foil Spirit Link, and Reflections of Litjara with the borderless art. Or is that extended? I can never tell which. Enjoy the pulls, Daniel. And let's go digging through again here. So did we find... No. Okay. We'll look in the other pile. It's got to be in that last one now. Okay, fixing this avalanche. Right, next patron we have Tempelera. Thank you for being a patron. Grabbing the snap pack for you. Yeah, it's like I dug through everything we've already done and it's not there. So, and I don't remember doing your pack yet. So it's got to be in that other box here that I'll check out in a moment. Okay, temporal error. We have Selesnya Locket, Candlelight Vigil, Spring Cleaning, Charm Sleep. Thomas says, this is punishment for my love of Magic minigames. I get it. Yes, Magic minigames. How can people not like those? Honestly, we've got Dahada's Ploy, Azusa's Many Journeys, and flipping it around into Likeness of the Seeker, Droga's Helm, Iron Golem with the showcase art, Nantuko Monastery. What do we got here? Cruel Harpooner, Foil Elsewhere Flask with the retro border, and Valkyrie Harbinger is the rare. So a nice Angel Cleric for you today. Okay, let's see. So dug through that one, did not find it. Go looking in this other pile. Oh, here we go. I must have gone right past that one. All right, finally, your patience shall be rewarded and your love of Magic minigames also. We got Thomas Shin. Thank you for being a patron. Nice Mythi Kaito Shizuki there from Kamigawa Neon Dynasty. Okay, so the commons. And a foil Rare or mythic for Thomas. Okay, let's go. We've got Season of Renewal, Merkal's Edict, Cinderheart Giant, Crossroads Candle Guide, Prying Eyes, Voice of All, Bronze Plate Boar, Valkyrie's Sword, Mech Hanger, Tyvar's Stand, Foil Defiant Strike, and a mythic, Donnell Herald of Wings, again with the borderless art. Nice. So you got a couple of mythics this month. Enjoy the pulls. And next, let's see here. We have Grey Gamma. Thank you for being a patron. So we've actually got 2 snap packs to put together for you today. Are we back? Are we back in action? Yep, looks like we're back. Let me know in the chat. Yeah, so I just did Thomas's. All right, let's see if we can continue here. We got Grey Gamma. All right, looks like we're back. Not sure what happened there. Okay, we have Arrestor's Zeal, Vault Scourge, Workshop Assistant, Rimrock Knight, Pacifism, Thorntooth Witch. We've got Traver's Ruins, Vat of Rebirth, Voldaran Ambusher, Shake the Foundations, 2 dinosaurs, craziness, or is that a 2-headed dinosaur? No, 3-headed, holy moly. Foil Stromkirk, Blood Thief, and Thieving Skydiver is the rare. All right, so Grey Gamma, enjoy the pulls. But wait, we've got another one for you. So hopefully we don't have any more weird glitches. Those always tend to happen close to the 2-hour mark. I'm not sure if the phone starts running out of memory or what the deal is. Shouldn't be the internet, because I have like it's like a 1.4 gig download, 40 meg upload. So you would think streaming 1080p should not be a strenuous thing. Okay, Grey Gamma, we have Gold Vein Pick. Masked Bandits, you're breaking the algorithm. All will be one. Oh dear, does not sound promising. We've got Gavany Silversmith Terror, Entourage of Trest, Clan Guildmage, Maestro's Charm, Spell Satchel, Watchful Blistazoa, Merfolk Windrobber, a nice foil retro Necro Savant, and a mythic. Luca is back for seconds. All right, so Luca Coppercoat Outcast from Ikoria, which incidentally we'll be opening some Ikoria next month. I'm trying to get back into some of the older sets. Okay, next up we have Atom. Thank you for being a patron, and all will be one. As you can see there, a nice mythic pull for you. Okay, foil. I think I have enough foils and rares in the box. The pile is steadily diminishing. Okay, so we have the Shattered States era. We'll flip it around into Nameless Conqueror, Ravenous Gigamole, Weaselbat Redcap Goblin Knight, Path of Ancestry, Blade Brand, Evangel of Synthesis, Runaway Trashbot, Joda's Codex, Prismari Apprentice, Mind Carver, Foil Thieving Magpie, and Thalia's Lieutenant for the rare. Okay, so we will set this aside for you, Atom. And our next patron here, We have Domino. Thank you for being a patron. That is an awesome angel card. Or actually, it's a sorcery, but depicting an angel, a nice mythic. Okay, commons 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 for the uncommons. Foil, and where are we? Rare or mythic for Domino. Oil Gorger Troll, the third trolling of the video has commenced. Airlift Chaplain, Goblin Matron, Ginger Brute. Did anyone see the gingerbread people in the March of the Machine trailer? I guess they're going to be, the Phyrexians are going to trash Eldraine, so we'll see what happens there. We've got Estvold, Shield Basher, Spreading Insurrection against all odds, Creative Outburst, Thoughtbound Phantasm, Great Teacher's Decree, a Foil Mountain, and Woodland Cemetery for the rare with the retro border. Very tasty. Okay. Next up, we have Bondrock. Thank you for being a patron. Got a very tasty foil mythic there for you. Thomas says, between March of the Machine and Commander Masters, my wallet is already bruising. Seriously. Like, there are a few companies that are masters at extracting money from their customers' wallets, and I think Wizards is one of those, although they have been taking it to extremes lately, so I hope they scale back a bit, but that's wishful thinking. Okay, Bondrock, we have Infectious Inquiry, Impulse, Core Cartographer. Oh no, Thomas has also got a Games Workshop addiction. Oh, I started down that path, when was it? 2020 or 2021, and I had to stop. I'm like, I'm going to have all these unpainted miniatures around the place. And yeah, those are expensive as well. We've got Lockthwain Paladin, Seven-Tail Mentor, Heavyweight Demolisher, Flow of Knowledge, Vat Emergence, Gateway Sneak, Arcus Acolyte, Foil Impulse, and Sword of the Meek is the rare. Okay, so enjoy the pools, Bondrock. And what's going on over here? We have things going everywhere. Next patron. Who is it? Oh, that's a nice one. Matthew Kopecki got the Nashi Moon Sage's Scion this month. A nice mythic rat ninja. Awesome. I do love my rats and goblins. I did a rat pack, or what's it called? Pack rat deck on MTG Arena a couple of years back, I think it was, in the historic format before they polluted it with alchemy. I'm not a big fan of alchemy. So I think I prefer Explorer these days. They don't have those alchemy cards there. Okay, Matthew Kopecki, we have Notion Rain, Mirren Bardiche, Soothsayer Adept, Virulent Wound, Geth's Verdict, Rakdos Headliner, Audacity, Mask of Memory, Vow of Torment, Levitating Statue Foil, Cathar's Call, and a Mythic Dragon Master Outcast. What is that? Commander 2019. Very cool. What was it 2017? They did that awesome dragon deck for Commander. I think those are worth well over $100 at this point. On to Kyla B. Thank you for being a patron. That is, that's a foil Jin Gataxias Progress Tyrant with the alternate art. You don't see that one very often. Okay, so 4 and 5 uncommons. And grabbing you a foil And a rare or mythic. Okay, Kyla, we have Shore Up, Watcher in the Mist, Direwolf Prowler, Maraleaf Rider, Brazen Freebooter, Dovin's Acuity, Thran Powersuit, Necrotic Fumes, Syndicate Guildmage, Astral Cornucopia, so the retro border artifact, Foil Smell Fear, and Thalia, Guardian of Thraben with the showcase art. All right, so some nice pulls this month. Pop that in there. And next, I think we have a new patron here, Tanner Roth. Thank you for being a patron. So hoping to get you something nice on your first month as a patron. Okay, so I've got that stuff down and a foil rare or mythic for Tanner. Okay, starting off with a white mane lion, pestilent soul eater, Overnize, Rosethorn Acolyte, Howling Golem, Dreams of Steel and Oil, Monastery Swift Spear, Watchful Blisterzoa, Mind Slicer, extra rare, Fatal Grudge, Foil Self-Assembler, and Defiler of Dreams, a Phyrexian Sphinx for the rare. Okay, so enjoy those, Tanner. And oh, just about choking on this. Luke Killam, we pulled a Mana Drain. Mythic. That was an unexpected pull. It seems like that one's almost as rare as the Jeweled Lotus. So I had not pulled one of those in ages. Couldn't believe it. Of course, from Commander Legends. It's like, wait, how did we pull that? I think it was that one of the pack battles? I can't remember. But it was a definite surprise. Okay, foil, rare or mythic for Luke. We have Curate, Bone Splinters, Warlord's Elite, Fleshless Gladiator, Wretched Throng, or as I call him, Richard Thong, Skull Knocker Ogre, Unnatural Restoration, Radhar Heir to Keld, Keeper of the Cadence, Zephyr Boots, Foil Planes, nice full art, and a Transformer, Ultra Magnus Tactician. You are so lucky, Luke. Ultra Magnus Armored Carrier. All right, so not only did you get a Mana Drain, you also got a Transformer. Can you believe your luck? And in fact, I can't remember, did you also get a Magic minigame? That is the true trifecta. On to our next patron here. We have Tony Siriani, a fantastic list pull for you. The Umezawa's Jitte, reprinted from the OG Kamigawa. Okay, so foil here. See what we can get for Tony. Okay, we got a Mage Jewel, Tavern Ruffian, and he flips around into Tavern Smasher. We've got Prophet of the Peak, Rustvine Cultivator, Loathsome Curator, Trollbred Guardian, fourth trolling of the video. Call in a professional, and Fortnite has got the little dabbing emojis there. Cast Down, Resolute Reinforcements, Young Necromancer, Foil Liquimetal Coating, and a Mythic, Outlaws Merriment. All right, from Throne of Eldraine. Okay, let's see. Who do we have next? Oh, that is a fine pull for Whiskey Jack. with a rummaging goblin. Yes. The goblins rummaging indeed. We're going to rummage around in here if we can get something a little better than a foil common for you. But I will say it is a goblin, so that instantly makes it far more valuable than your typical foil common. Okay, Whiskey Jack. We have Tangle Trap, Spirit Summoning, Bone Picker Scourge, Chrome Prowler, Spontaneous Mutation, Cult Guildmage, Seal of Removal, Scour the Desert, split card here, Fire and Ice, Giant Cindermore, Foil Sunclasp, and Battlefield Forge is the rare. I think that was the Mischief one, wasn't it? Where you peel back the basic planes, I think it was, and you get a Battlefield Forge behind it. Another new patron here. We have Blue Jay. Thank you for being a patron. So putting together the snap pack. Holy moly, we've passed the 2-hour mark. So normally we've been running about 2 hours, 15 minutes or thereabouts. I think it's going to be a bit longer today just with all the patrons. Okay, Blue Jay. We have Shrapnel Singer, Phyrexian Ghoul, Stonewood Invoker, Lash of Thorns, Bone Picker Scourge, Horn Stoneseeker, Interpret the Signs, Team Pennant, Windstorm Drake, Silvok Battle Chair, a foil Ovinomancer. Is that a sheep wearing a hat or what? What am I looking at? Okay, that's weird. And Clifftop Retreat is the rare. Okay, so some fun artwork on that foil. Next up, we have Hatto Senpai. Thank you for being a patron. We got you a Phyrexian Obliterator with the showcase art. Okay, so I've got those, and then let's grab you a foil. Rare or mythic hairy arm vision in full effect. Okay, Hatto Senpai, we have Chimney Rabble, a goblin warrior, Crystal Slipper, Archway Commons, Bitter Reunion, Goblin Electromancer, Hotshot Mechanic. You see a pair of goblins. You're doing well with the goblins today, I must say. Thopter Mechanic, Scaled Behemoth, Ashnos Harvester, Gamekeeper. Yes, that is a foil. And Gemstone Mine for the rare. So some fantastic pulls for you this month. Next up, we have Skeeter. Thank you for being a patron. So got the Nissa, what is it? Ascended Animist. The completed Nissa, very sad. Is there any Planeswalker you were sad to see? What about Jace? What do people think of Jace's completion? Does anyone care? I'm like, it's Jace. Not a huge fan of Jace. So we've got a foil. Thomas says he had it coming. Yeah. He was fooled by Vraska. Okay, Skeeter, we have Chilling Trap, Litjara Kinseekers, Crashing Drawbridge, Cathar Commando, Stitched Assistant, Soul Talisman, okay, extra rare for you, Furnace Celebration, Junkyard Genius, Thrumming Bird, Altar of the Goy, Foil Big Play, and Weathered Wayfarer. Check out the chompers on that thing. That looks like one of those things out of Star Wars with the little horns on it. I forget what they call those things. That wasn't the thing that Luke sheltered in, was it? The body of that creature. I forget what it was called. It's been so long. All right, next patron we have Sydney C. Thank you for being a patron. Putting together another snap pack. Okay, and let's see what else we can get here. Piles are thinning out rapidly. Okay, Sydney. We have Pilgrim's Eye, Bird Admirer, and this one flips around. I normally don't flip these because we've seen them a million times before. We've got a Wing Shredder on the other side, Spined K-Rock, Mesmerizing Dose, Massive Might, Stromcoat Blood Thief, Dawnheart Mentor, Lead the Stampede, Skyfisher's Spider, Malira's Keepers, Foil Burnished Heart, and what's it going to be? Oversold Cemetery. We saw it earlier. I think we just had the regular version, so it's really oversold now. On to the next patron here. We got I Need Loops. Thank you for being a patron. So let's get this done. Okay, so there's our commons and uncommons. See what we can get for I Need Loops. He needs mythics and minigames as well, I think. We got Blightbelly Rat, Invoke the Divine, Lapis Orb of Dragonkind, Navigation Orb, Bayou Groff, a plant dog, really? Okay then. Drillworks Mole, Arcbound Javelineer, Gnawing Vermin, yes, rats, Canyon Jerboa. So you got an ugly rat and a cute mouse after that. Okay, back to back. Thanks, Olivia House. We've got Lawhold Excavation, a foil Lightning Rift, and Gemstone Mine with the retro border. Okay, so next patron, we have KTW. Thank you for being a patron. So let's put it together here. Hopefully you can watch on the replay. I know there's a bunch of patrons. It's a bit of an awkward time because this time of day, Europe, it's really late, and I do have a bunch of patrons from that part of the world. Okay. Foil. Rare or mythic. The biggest bird, unpopular opinion, bathrooms should be renamed the poop deck. I think that's perfectly reasonable if you're on a ship. I think that makes sense. So, yeah. We've got Snarling Wolf, Cram Session, Nazumi Cutthroat, Rat Warrior, that is awesomeness. Best Gear Shieldmate, Step Through, Cabaretti Charm, Soul Snare, Lock Dragon, Gurgling Anointer. Oh, for a second I thought that was the Jackalope Herd. Nature's Law, there's a nice pull. Nightscape Familiar, and okay, so the Nightscape Familiar is the foil. Yeah, that is definitely a foil. And Sword of the Meek for the rare. Okay, so scooping it up here for Katie. And let's see who is next. We have a Lost Unicorn. Thank you for being a patron. I hope you found your unicorn because they are wonderful beasts indeed. Unless you are the lost unicorn, in which case I hope you found yourself. I can see one of those like a lost cat type thing on a intersection near a traffic light, but it's a lost unicorn. I'm assuming that's what you do. We have Condrix Pledge Mage, Bartisan Bats, Frostpeak Yeti, and Whisper Agent, Blight Belly Rat, Heavyweight Demolisher, Hurler Cyclops, Zoff Consumption flips around into Zoff Bloodbog. We've got Iron Craw Crusher, Mage Hunter, Foil Lonus Cryptozoologist. Oh, and I love this artwork. Vindicate, Borderless. Excellent. So that one's from Modern Horizons 2. Absolutely fantastic. Okay, next. Another fantastic pull. We got Matteo Vanti with the Foil Atraxa. What the heck? That thing, if you've been following the pricing of that, the regular version I think was around $10 when the set was released. Now it's getting up around $40. I think the foil, I'm not sure of the multiplier on that one. Probably not as high as you might expect, but still a very tasty pull indeed. Okay, so grabbing the foil and rare or mythic. Okay, Matteo. We got a Goblin Electromancer. That is a great start. Dispeller's Capsule. Gothian Opportunist. Bladegraft Aspirant. Shimmerdrift Veil. Animating Fairy with the showcase art. I think they might be bringing that back with the that special set of cards in March of the Machine. We've got Sardian Cliff Stomper, Lightning Rift, Dreadhound, Team Pennant, Foil Urza's Command, Foil Rare, good deal, and a Mythic, Anna Fenza the Foremost. Okay, so there is your new commander. Actually, you got a couple of commanders there. So take your pick. Next up, we have Keith TKW. Thank you for being a patron. So let's see what we can get for Keith. That might actually be a reasonable hour for Keith to watch, but he's probably at work at this point. Okay, and grabbing a foil, rare or mythic. All right, let's see what we can get you. We've got Sworn Companions, Mouldering K-Rock, a Zombie Croc, awesome. Hoarding Recluse, Lull, Frostpeak Yeti, Rith's Grove, Hexgold Halberd, Nahiri's Sacrifice, Spell Satchel, Splitting the Power Stone, Foil Soul Guide Lantern, and Gilded Lotus. A nice pull for you this month. So what is everyone's favorite of the Lotus cards? Other than Black Lotus, is there one in particular you really like, whether that's the artwork or the mechanic? All right, James W., you're up next. Thank you for being a patron. Got a very nice Icor Moon Gauntlet Mythic. I think I'm starting to lose my voice. I can just hope there are no more goblins here. Otherwise, I'll just be croaking out card names. Maybe I'll just flash them up past you and you can read them. Okay, so that. And one of these. Okay, James. So we have Spectre of the Fens, Eyeblight Colors, Witch's Cottage, Rubblebelt Boar, Contagious Vorak, Elite Headhunter, Urabrask's Anointer, Tangled Florahedron, this one flips. We have Tangled Veil, Altar of the Goyf, Gaia's Corsa, a Foil Transformer card, Mythic, Blaster Combat DJ. James cannot believe his luck. We got a Blaster Morale Booster on the other side and another Mythic, Casmina Enigma Sage. All right, so you got a bounty of mythics this month. Enjoy. Next up, another mythic. What the heck? Joseph Areola, thank you for being a patron. And Minsk, Beloved Ranger, apparently in the list slot. That one was a bit of a surprise. Minsk and Boo, the, what is it? Something Heroes. There's another card with those guys. With the heroic hamster. How would you feel getting a hamster flung at you at high speed? And I'm guessing the hamster has great fun with it. Okay, Joseph, we have Juggernaut. Blood Researcher, Maze Skullbomb, Horizon Seeker, Story Seeker, Guiltleaf Winnower, Scheming Aspirant, Bolrat Clan Crusher, Tangled Florahedron, oh we saw that before, Meteoric Mace, Magus of the Bridge, Foil Rare, okay, and Folio of Fancies is the rare. Okay, so pop that in there for you. And next up, we have Sharkitect, another patron with All Will Be One. I think, is that a foil? Yeah, I think it's a foil version. Nice pull. So we've got our commons. All right, and grabbing a foil, rare or mythic. All right, Sharkitect. We have Spare Dagger, Squash, Lizalana Bowmaster, Glistener Seer, Leather Armor, Hero's Blade, Oxida Finisher, Grotag Nightrunner, Goblin Rogue, Vat of Rebirth, Spreading Insurrection, Foil Suspicious Stowaway, and this one flips into Seafaring Werewolf, as you might expect, and Can't Stay Away. So even the Ghost Cat is getting a bit of a feed there. Enjoy the pulls, Sharkitect. And next patron, who do we got? Oh, another one of the tutors. We got Ty Deltas. Thank you for being a patron. We got the Richard Kane Ferguson Enlightened Tutor. Fantastic artwork. Welcome back, Redacted. Can you believe it? We're still going. It's an epic stream today. I think we've got a bunch of new patrons this month, so it's taking a bit longer than usual. Okay, Thai Deltas. We have Strategic Planning, Angel of the Dawn, Lightning Wolf, Thieving Sprite, Coal Stoker, Fey Offering, Frost Augur, Resistant Skywarden, Go Blank, Unctus's Retrofitter, Foil Dorothea, Vengeful Victim, and on the other side we've got Dorothea's Retribution and Fauna Shaman for the rare. All right, so enjoy the pulls, Thai Deltas. Redacted, I really want to see that Strixhaven booster box unboxing. I think that one is in my queue. Probably going to air this summer though. I'm trying to build up a backlog. I always like to have some extra videos on hand in case I need them. Okay, next up we have The Only Borg. Thank you for being a patron. And 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay. And if you are looking at Strixhaven, I think there are still some deals to be had on set booster boxes. I think they were like selling them for like 90 something, which I think is a bargain. Okay, The Only Borg. We have Glistener Elf, Silver Flame Squire, Whisper of the Dross, Power Plant Worker, Training Drone, Weathered Runestone, Yavimaya Iconoclast, Churning Reservoir, Gurgling Anointer, Char Forger, Foil Molten Rain, and Hushbringer is the rare. But the only Borg is not satisfied with one snap pack. We're getting another one for you. So sooner or later, we're going to see that final wild card. There's still another one in this box. I don't know why we haven't seen it yet. Probably because I combined the boxes and I messed up the ordering. Okay. Right, and a foil for you. The only Borg. Number 2 here we have Flameborn Viron, Spirit Link, Spirit Summoning, Killzone Acrobat, Broken Ambitions, Macabre Mockery, Burnished Heart, Artificer's Dragon, Extra Rare, Unnatural Restoration, Creative Outburst, Foil Blackblade, Reforged, and Shivan Reef with the borderless art. All right, so scooping it up here for the only Borg. Enjoy the pulls. So I think we're on the home stretch now. How many more patrons? We're nearly done here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 left. And that is it. Okay. Next up, we have Brian Simmons. Thank you for being a patron. Let's go. And it looks like I will have enough cards in the box after all. I was starting to get a bit worried. Okay, and one of these. One of those. Okay, Brian, we have Watchful Giant, Duress, Peregrine Drake, Warhorn Blast, Professor of Zoomancy, Bloodsworn Swire, this one flips around, Bloodsworn Knight, Storyweave, Splitting the Power Stone, Lithoform Blight, Tail Swipe, Foil Coiling Oracle, and Bard class is the rare. All right, so let's pop these in here for you, Brian. And who is next? We have Cody Beers. Thank you for being a patron. Let's put together the pack. What is that? That's 5, yep. Okay, and a foil. The box is really thinned out now. You see what we started with, this is what we're ending with. And the other one's getting really low as well. Okay, so let's see what we got here for Cody. We have a Furnace Skull Bomb, Icor Slick, Master Scald, Viashino Branch Rider, Mouldering K-Rock, Heroes Downfall, Price of Fame, Giant Cindermore, Scrap Trawler, Extra Rare, Mascot Interception, Foil Duress, and a Mythic. We got an Inferno Titan from, what is that, CM2. I think that's like Commander Anthology 2, something like that. So enjoy the pulls there, Cody. Got a couple of Mythics this month. And next, and I think I can flip this one around because we did the video today. We have Louise Philippe. Thank you for being a patron. Got a foil Jin Gataxius Core Augur from the Chaos box this month, and there may still be some on the website. I'm not sure who has pulled what so far, but there were some Jin Gataxius foils in those chaos boxes. So that's mtgunpacked.com if you're not familiar with that. Okay, we've got a foil and a rare or mythic for Luis Philippe. Let's go. Starting off with the Autonomous Furnace. Ancestral Katana, Urborg Siphon Mage, Act of Treason, Pestilent Siphoner, Bane's Contingency, Night of Dawn's Light, Mask of the Jade Crafter, Diagraph Rebirth, Crib Swap, Foil Mistraven, and a Mythic Omnath, Locus of Rage. So this is the Gruul Omnath, the 2-color, that's red and green. So we're getting a 5-color Omnath in March of the Machine. So that's going to be very interesting how that works out. Next up, let's see here, we've got 2 more patrons. And yeah, stay tuned, couple of days. We're going to get into that Armenket bundle there. So that's going to be fun. Looking forward to seeing if I can get any invocations. All right, we have DeathCon. Thank you for being a patron. So I think that's another patron got the Lolth Spider Queen. So 3, 4, and 5. Hoping we can pull that wild card near the end here, because if we can't, I think I'll just open another pack anyhow. We must open all of the packs. Okay, DeathCon. What are the odds? Fantastic. All right, we did it. So I hope you can see this on the replay, DeathCon. Very cool. All right, we have Ruthless Predation, Heated Debate, Nullroot Pallbearer, Aspirant's Ascent, Icy Manipulator, Roaring Earth, Necrogen Rot Priest, Fact or Fiction, Mercurial Transformation, Foil Scurrid Colony, these squirrels again, and Nut Collector. Okay, I thought I had put the other one in here. So yeah, that's the other artwork with the retro border. So let me know in the comments or chat which version you like the most. Okay, Phyrexia. All will be one for DeathCon. Let's see if we can get an Elish Norn in the close here. That would be awesome. We have Rustvine Cultivator, and we do have one more patron after this. Gleeful Demolition, Cacophony Scampe, Phyrexian Goblin Warrior, Exuberant Fusing, another Goblin, Hazardous Blast, Flensing Raptor, Terramorphic Expanse, Hexgold Slash, a nice Plains. Let's chuck that one in as well. We got a Noxious Assault for the art card. All right, and are we going to get a mini game? That is the question. Nope, just a Phyrexian Might. We'll chuck him in as well. Foil Tainted Observer and Koth Fire of Resistance is the rare. Okay, so we did get a Planeswalker for you. Furnace Punisher to finish. All right, so enjoy the pulls at DeathCon. That Nut Collector is fun. All right, lucky last patron for February 2023. We have Mad Dad 316. Thank you for being a patron. So you got the Phyrexian Altar foil this month, and I believe that was in today's video. Spoiler, so if you haven't seen it already. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and let's grab you a foil, rare or mythic final snap pack for the month. We have a Moon Snare Specialist, Flowstone Kavu, Sheoldred's Head Cleaver, Fresh-Faced Recruit, Spectre of the Fens, Mercurial Transformation, Thirst for Knowledge, Rebel Salvo, Invigorating Boon, Umbral Duke, a foil Wormfang Drake, and Wild Magic Sorcerer for the rare. So we've got some nice borderless art there for you. So enjoy the pulls, Mad Dad 316, and that wraps it up for another month. Thank you for watching. I know it's been a really long stream. What are we at? Like 2.5 hours by the look of it. Holy moly, that is an epic stream indeed. So I hope everyone has a fantastic remaining of the weekend or a fantastic week. I know some of you it's Monday already. Hope everyone's staying safe and healthy out there. Thanks for watching and have a great day.